News now, the Bay Area desperately in need of affordable homes. And tonight, the city of Antioch is exploring a plan that could provide just that. It is a brand new type of development featuring dozens of so-called granny units. Our John Ramos got to look at some of the plans. It involves doubling up on one property.
It's no secret that the high cost of housing is having an effect on people trying to find homes in the large urban centers. But even out here in the rural suburbs of Antioch, it's having an impact. And it may be changing the way that builders do business as well.
So we were the first ones here, and then it's been nice just having those beautiful vineyards across the street when they put those in.
Teresa Arzate loves the look of the vineyards when the seasons change and they become green and beautiful. But a lot of changes are happening in her neighborhood that she cannot control.
That's the way it is. You have no say. It's not my property, it's across the street, so whatever.
On this block, a developer is proposing an unusual housing project that probably couldn't have been done just a few years ago. Bright Sky Residential wants to build 71 new single-family homes, but each lot will also have an accessory dwelling unit, or ADU, on it, bringing the total number of homes to 141.
For them, it's a matter of sort of, we're used to seeing ADUs here and there over time. To see an entire community where every lot has two homes is a very new thing.
And company president Charles McKeag says because of state law, Antioch has little to say about it.
It gives us a right as a developer to, without city having a whole lot of discretion in the matter, to add an accessory dwelling unit to each of those lots without having to change the zoning.
But the city might not object anyway. Rural suburban communities are also under pressure from the state to add new housing. John Geary is CEO of Abodu, a Bay Area company that has grown to be the largest ADU builder in the state.
When it comes to both the state level and local jurisdictions, they're looking at ADUs as a tool for what's really getting called gentle density, right? This is density in existing single family and increasingly multifamily communities to add housing in areas that really need it most.
And there's another new wrinkle in the Bright Sky project. All of the new homes, ADUs and two-story larger homes alike, are not intended for sale. The company will keep ownership of the entire development and operate it as a strictly rental community.
It allows us to get product on the ground that achieves a housing solution for folks who want to live in something other than a traditional apartment. Maybe they want a little bit more space, they want that single-family lifestyle, but they simply can't afford to own a home.
Building new single-family homes just for renting is highly unusual, but just like seasons in the vineyards, the real estate landscape is changing. Whether by choice or economic necessity, a lot of people are downsizing their homes and their ideas about the American dream.
According to state numbers, 20% of the housing units built every year in California are ADUs, and that's about 20,000 new homes. Bright Sky says if its project is approved, it could be done by late 2026 or early 2027.